And we are live once again. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to another Surviving Romance live stream, and welcome to another live cooking episode. This one is going to be a special one. We are talking Food Friday. Food Friday today. I'm excited. I hope you all are excited. This is going to be one of those episodes that I've just been kind of planning all week. Right now, we're kind of chilling out for a moment, kind of getting my bearings because I'm getting my last smoke in. Once this project starts, we don't stop. Okay, so I'm getting my last smoke in now. I initially wanted to go ahead and wait a few minutes, finish my smoke, but I thought, nah, I better go ahead and go live, so everyone can kind of start getting in here and we can start kind of getting our bearings and everything. Tonight's live stream of Fish and Chips is definitely going to be exciting. It's one that we have done here on the channel. We did it last year, but it's been a little while since we've done it. We're doing it again. It's going to be a lot of fun. There is going to be some unusual tools involved, but it's definitely worth your time if this is something that you'll enjoy. Okay, so I've been excited to do this one again for a little while now, and thought I would do it a little traditional. Basically talk about some actual stuff that they do in England. In England, fish and chips is like, a favorite food over there. Over here in the U.S., we get a little whiny when it comes to our fried foods. We get a little whiny. Either we overindulge or we sit there and badmouth it. So it's all the same to me. You can have your fried foods, just be sparing about it, come on. So I'm ready to really do this. What's going on, Queen Bee? Welcome to the live. It's good to see you here. No, Ian said that he was definitely going to be here for this, and he couldn't be with us there last night. But basically, I'm kind of getting my bearings. I'm not, once this stream, really gets underway, once I begin, what am I doing? I am getting my final smoke in. I initially was going to do this off camera, but I thought, no, I need to go ahead and go live and kind of, get my bearings. Kind of talk a little bit about some of the back history of doing this. We've done this. I know, but we're going to be live. We're going to be doing this, and I'm not going to be able to smoke the entire time. There is so this is going to be the one and only. I'm not going to be able to have another cigarette for at least a couple hours because there's a lot of information. It wasn't bad, but I ended up getting some bad news. We're going to talk about that here in just a bit, but we are getting a little bit of bad news. What's going on, Mike G? Welcome to the live. We're getting ready to do some fish and chips. It's going to be exciting. We've done fish and chips here on the Prince Magnum channel. We'll talk a little bit more about that when we get closer to that 10-minute marker. First 10 minutes, I kind of chill out and kind of, just chat with you all. And then at about the 10-minute marker, we start getting underway with whatever project we're doing that day. This will be no different. No different. So let's get back inside and let's get ready to get underway. We have a lot of ground to cover in this live stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. How's my day going? Well, I ended up getting some good news. Today was a good news, bad news scenario for me. And let me explain what has basically transpired. I'm about to make some serious money at my job. That's the great news, okay? Uh, Bad news is because the other maintenance guy quit today. So I will not be getting a day off for a good little while. Right now, I'm just basically quit on us altogether. He just noped out, which I seen it coming. I seen it coming. I hate that it happened. I hate that he's going away. But if he's as unhappy as he claims he is, he's probably better off going back into what he initially was looking at doing, and he was going to go back into doing construction. So good for him. I hate to see him go because he's a damn good guy. But it was really starting to show in his work he didn't want to be there anymore. All right. As we get a little bit closer, we'll start talking about the ingredients for tonight. I've got my pot of oil over here, kind of off camera. I've got some different stuff over here. What's going on in Mr. Gamer BRFC? Welcome to the live stream. You are in for a treat tonight, brother. We are doing kind of a traditional, it's kind of traditional fish and chips for this evening. I got myself some malt vinegar and actually on rollback. Malt vinegar is very traditional with fish and chips, and I love my malt vinegar whenever it comes to fish and chips, and today will be no freaking different. Along with that, we do have some traditional ingredients. Again, we over in England or the United Kingdom. Fish and chips is very popular. Myself personally, I love fish and chips. I love to deep fry. Here in the United States, one of the big problems that we have is either some people eat too much deep fried foods, or they badmouth it. I am a firm believer that if you do it right and you don't do it all the time, you're going to be okay. You've been really ignored today? Well, Mike G, we won't ignore you. You are an important member of the Maverick Nation, so don't feel you're neglected in here. You're one of us, okay? So we're going to have a lot of fun in this live stream, I promise. Ian's probably going to give me grief about the little fishies and, their burial and all that other stuff. It's going to be a good live stream. So stick around. It's going to be a good day, brother. All right. As we get a little closer to that 10-minute marker, there you go, Jesse. Congratulations. 3 days. That's a long time. It's a long time. And 3 days will feel longer. Well, you go ahead and you just feel free to vent. You're again, Mike G, you're one of us. You're home, okay? We love you, brother. If you're hurting, you let it out here, okay? You're one of us. Don't feel like you got to be down in the dumps. We understand your plight, okay? You're one of us. Feel like you don't have the right to say what's on your mind, what's hurting, okay? Don't you dare think that you... Yes, congratulations, Jesse. 3 days is a long time to stay sober. 3 days feels longer than my 14 years. All right? Believe me, I understand. All right, we're getting closer to that 10-minute marker. The Prince Magnum channel is proud to announce that this will be the third time we have done this particular recipe, okay? Now that I've said that, we did it once in an edited video. Then last year we did this again in a live stream. And it was a lot of fun. Had a great time in the live stream. Everyone really enjoyed it. There it is. And then, this year we're doing it again as a traditional, kind of bringing forth Food Friday. We're starting to look at dishes from around the world, and this is a great time to do this. Myself personally, you all know I love to cook. Cooking is a lot of fun. And, this is going to be, kind of a traditional dish. Again, there is going to be some variation from tradition, but it's still going to be a lot of fun. So, if you enjoy cooking, you want, guys, if this is something you want to do for your sweetheart, by all means, grab the pen and paper and let's get underway, okay? So, over here, let me scoot y'all down so you can see a little bit better. I hope that all of you can. You may want to go full stream. What's going on, Think Different? Welcome to live. We are cooking in this particular live stream. I think I set the camera up almost perfectly. Well, we might have to do a biscuit and gravy episode. Okay. Now, I want to go ahead and start my my pot of cooking oil, just regular vegetable oil. And we're going to crank this bad boy up, and our first destination is going to be 330 degrees Fahrenheit. For those of you across the pond, that'll be 165.6 degrees Celsius. For those of you across the pond. Where's Luke Gallows at? Who is Luke Gallows? Okay. So that is our first thermal destination. This is fish and chips. So we need French fries. We need French fries, which has nothing to do with the French. Oh my God. What's going on, Wolfman? Welcome to the live. We're doing fish and chips tonight, my man. You're going to love this, all right? Again, our first thermal destination for our French fries is going to be 330 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that I've said that, let me also say, wrestling joke. Okay, I got you now. Mike G. Okay, now that I've said that, again, for those of you across the pond who use the metric system, 330 degrees Fahrenheit is 165.6 degrees Celsius. Okay, round it off a little bit. You want it in the ballpark of 330 to about 340 degrees. Just keep it in that ballpark area. Yeah. Oh, you had surgery yesterday? Hey, a little sore today. Well, I hope you get to feeling better, brother. Hope you get to feeling better. You better. I'm not supposed to aggravate you if you're hurting all over the dang place. Okay, let's get a little crap out of the way. Now, for our fish and chip batter, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour right here. You might, and for those of you who are doing this on a cellular device, I will suggest that you go full screen right now. That way you'll be able to keep up with what is going on. Now that I've said that, 2 cups of all-purpose flour along with 1 full tablespoon of baking powder is right here in this dish. Now, we're going to add a few more seasonings. Bear with me. All righty. Along with all of that, we need 1 full teaspoon of, that sure as hell is not what I was looking for. We need 1 full teaspoon of kosher salt. Now, traditionally, you might want to go with a sea salt, but kosher salt is just fine. Or you could even go with one of the mineral salts. Please do not just use regular table salt on this one. I mean, not that you wouldn't still have good fish and chips, but it won't leave you crying for more later. Okay, so there's our 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Now, to go along with that, oh man, I bet. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne for that little extra oomph. You know what I'm saying? That little extra oomph. Then, very traditional, or at least it is here in the U.S., Old Bay seasoning, okay? This is Old Bay seasoning. It's just kind of a spice mix that you can get anywhere pretty much that sells seafood items. A few good shakes is all you need. All right? Just like that. That's it. That's all you need for the dry stuff. Now, in the last time we did this, we used just regular old, regular old milk. Okay, you could do that, and in some areas they will use, a bottle of beer. That'll work just fine too. Except that this guy is a recovering alcoholic. A bottle of beer is a bad idea. So, because the alcohol won't fully cook off, most of it will, but not enough to make me feel comfortable. And any alcohol going into this guy's system always kind of makes you feel, always makes me feel a little funky. So we will not be using beer. And this time we won't be using regular milk. This time, $16 ounces of regular low-fat buttermilk. Okay? Low-fat buttermilk. We're going to put that in. And I know some of you are saying, well, why are you doing the batter now? And that's it's a good question. Now, the reason why we're doing our batter right now is because if we do our batter right now, what will happen is this will have a chance to kind of hydrate and to get that nice consistency that we're looking for. Okay? If you feel that your batter is a little loose, you can add a little bit more if you need. Well, if you feel it's too thick, you can add a little bit more, which that looks like to be the case. So we may add just a little bit more to loosen it up. That's perfectly fine. Where's that buttermilk at? Okay, just regular buttermilk, which I feel that's a little too loose for my liking. But 16 ounces will get you your start. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. And it'll give it that that nice twang. And because we're using baking powder in there, it'll cause the crust for our deep fried fish to kind of puff up a little bit. It's really neat. And it tastes amazing like this. Just trust me when I say that you will love this. So just start off with the 16 ounces, add in what you need until you are happy, okay? Hi, honey. Yeah, we won't use beer with fish and chips, but some people do. They like it because it makes it bubbles. Hi, honey. Good to see you, baby. Fish and chips is getting ready to get underway, okay? I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit more to the batter. Not much, okay? Not much. So this is going to be a buttermilk batter, okay? And I want this to loosen up because we're going to let this sit in the refrigerator for a little while. Not super long, okay? Who's all in here? My goodness, welcome, Carla. Welcome to the live stream. So we've got our batter all done up, and it looks great. But again, what we're going to do at this point is we're going to stash this in the refrigerator for a little while and start prepping the rest of the food. Normally, I usually do the prep work long before we get to this point, but I felt it was a good idea to kind of show you guys some of the process, okay? So again, this is a traditional fish and chips. Batter ingredients you can change out willy-nilly, depending on where you live. So there you go. Let's restash this in the refrigerator, which I've barely got any room in here. My goodness. So there we go. And you shall go in here. We will need you later. All righty. Again, our thermal destination on our, basically, as best as I could show you. Again, if you are using a mobile device or anything of that nature, I will suggest that you go full screen so you can get every little bit of detail that you need. So our thermal destination on our pot of oil is 330 degrees Fahrenheit. That's where we're shooting for, okay? Now that I've said that, again, for those of you who live in other countries, that will be 165.6 degrees Celsius. So basically, I went ahead and looked up both of them for you, okay? So again, 1 pot of oil, a couple of inches away from the top. That is a vintage one. I actually got this at an auction, believe it or not. I got this at an auction. And I've had, this is my favorite one to, yeah, go for it. Go for it, Ian. Ask away. And of course, we got my coffee, which that's not part of the recipe. That's for me. What are we having? We're having fish and chips tonight. I'm going to deep fry some French fries, and I'm going to deep fry some fish, and we are going to have as much fun as we possibly can. Cooking should always be fun, right? Yes, I do. I have some. It won't affect the lives as much as you might think. It just means that I got to take care of me in between times that I'm live, and I have to make sure I take care of myself, basically in between the time I'm at work and between the live streams, because it's going to be a rough show. It just means I won't be able to, it won't affect the live streams like you think. It's just that if I wanted to be on location and go live, it's not going to happen right now because basically everything's put on hold. So my coworker leaving like he did, it kind of pisses me off, but it is what it is. Yes, she did. Yeah, she's going to be, actually, the little lady is in the live stream. I think she's lurky turkey and probably getting ready to come home for the evening. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Princess Faye loves when I do fish and chips. Initially, she wasn't a big fan. She wasn't a big fan of fish and chips, but I made them for the first time, and she's like, "Okay, I'm hooked." Little fish joke there. Now, we need to start prepping. Where the hell is it? Yeah, it figures. My infamous cutting board. We have used this cutting board probably a gazillion times, and I can tell Princess Faye's been using this bad boy because it's covered in avocado. Oh my gosh. I love my wife. I really do. She's an amazing woman. All right. What was it? What was that just popped up? Okay, so the next part of this is we have to retrieve our fish and which we have thawed out. Now, real quick, I need to basically say this is where we're going to deviate away from the norm. Normally for our for fish, it is very traditional that most people go with over in England. Believe it or not, they usually use cod. Well, the problem is that cod is not a very here in the U.S. we have yet to begin really aqua farming cod. So the problem is that because we haven't fully began doing that, it is not a sustainable fish here in the United States. So the Prince Magnum channel does advocate for sustainable seafood. tilapia is sustainable. It is very sustainable. So because of that, tilapia is a sustainable fish. Now, we do occasionally here on the here at HQ, we do enjoy seafood that isn't sustainable, but that's on occasion. Yep. So good to see everyone here. So because of that, the Prince Magnum channel does push for sustainable seafood, and tilapia is. Because at the rate that we're fishing our oceans, which I've got nothing against the fishermen, they're doing their job, but at the rate we're fishing our oceans, we're depleting the oceans faster than it can rejuvenate itself. So because of that, this is one of our attempts at a conservation effort here on the channel to do our part for you guys know what I'm saying. Basically, this is us doing our part. All right, currently we are at, you know what, we're just going to do it like this. We are currently at 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, we are shooting for that all important 330 degrees. So we've got a ways to go, but don't rush this, okay? If you get this oil up to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, we're talking that's getting in the ballpark area, about 200 degrees Celsius. If you do that, this oil will begin breaking down and start smoking, and it'll fill the apartment. This is not a good thing, because that smokiness means that now the oil, basically the food's going to taste kind of funny. So don't do that, okay? Oh, and since we're doing deep frying, and because of where I work, hang on a second. Oh, you ornery cuss. Since we're going to do this, let's do this proper. I'm actually where I work. I'm actually a McDonald's maintenance man, and knowing about oils and things like that, and how to keep fryers rocking and rolling. That's what I do. Basically, that's part of my job. I am not a big fan. What I'm talking about, we can get cod here in the U.S. It's just that we're not aquafarming it. Tilapia, we are. Or at least I haven't heard that we are. If we are, someone needs to inform me. The mother. Yes, but one of the problems that the Prince Magnum channel does also suffer is HQ is located inside of an apartment complex. So yeah, I'm supposed to be. So now that I've said that, yep. Well, see, the problem is that I would like to have a deep fryer here at home, but I don't have the space. Something right on the top of the it would make things so much easier, but we don't have. So this is the next best thing. Using your cooktop and just watching the temperature on a gauge, it works just fine. Trust me, just trust me on this, okay? It'll be good. Why you guys gotta argue with me? Alrighty, another tool that we're gonna need is my spider, or some sort of retrieval device to kind of dip things out. You'll see that soon enough. Now, Okay, now we're going to do some simple slicing and dicing. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to basically cut the tilapia into these strips like such, okay? Where the flip did I put that bowl? So you guys got me all flustered again. All right, we're going to put them in a bowl like that. Be just fine. Okay. Piccata is traditional. There you go. Oh, Ian, you're at it again. I love you, brother. You are. I love you, man. Wouldn't have you any other way. For those who do not know, Mr. Gamer and BRFC. He's one of the finest gentlemen that I know here on YouTube. One of the finest. He, he's a very comical gentleman, and wouldn't have him. Gosh dang it, V. Will you guys give me some credit? I'm good at this stuff. See the hat? See the hat? That's what I do. I make stuff like this work. It's like I'm being at work again right now. I'm on duty. No, I'm not. Thank goodness. But right now, currently, we're at 241 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius right now. Any of y'all care to do the conversion, you're welcome to. Drop it in the live. All righty. So as we get closer... God, man! Mike G! Man, oh man, I'm catching flack today. Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys. All righty, here's our tater wedges. Okay. Need some of them there French fry taters, uh-huh. All right, 250. Oh, man, you guys are awesome. This is going to be good, though. All righty, now... See, you guys are getting in. Man, you even got Mike G in on it now. Dang. What the heck? And you're not right, man. Ain't right. Ain't right. That is not just a wire, it's part of a probe thermometer. What's going on, Daniel? Look, it's a probe thermometer helping me keep track of everything. Ah, damn. Oh. What's going on, Daniel? I'm catching flack here today, I'm telling you. There we go. Oh. Okay. So again, we're shooting for that that 330 marker. It's getting closer. Oh man, I love these live streams. Black Friday, right? Okay. Now we're gonna set our tilapia off to the side. Fishy. Yeah. Hey, if I can't take it, you gotta have a thick skin here on YouTube. I'm telling you. You gotta have a thick skin. If you don't, you screwed. Big time. Oh, we're still working on that smell-o-vision here on the Prince Magnum channel. We haven't worked the details out yet. We're still working on it. One of these days. Kind of like a scratch and sniff live stream, You know what? Gordon Ramsay can just go, you know what? You guys know what he could do. I don't care what he does. I care how I do it. All right? So we are now at a brisk 296 degrees Fahrenheit. You got to keep it. Yeah. We got a snack here inside the U.S. called Deets Nuts. And, fuck you, man. I know better than that. I've got enough scars to prove how hot oil can get. All right, again, now we are above that 300-degree marker. And we are getting awfully, awfully close. I am going to back off on my heat. Yeah, peanuts, walnuts, pecans. Anyhow, we're getting close to that point. We are going to do up some. We're going to cook up there some there French fry taters, All right, we are getting awfully close, so we're going to get the bag open. You like that one, huh? That seems to be a favorite joke for everybody, Okay. We won't need this plate anymore, but we are going to need something to kind of set everything on. So we're going to kind of jockey some stuff around. Yeah. Well, you know why we went with the frozen? Because I'm lazy. Yeah. For the record, French fries have nothing to do with the French. If you go over to France and you ask for French fries, they'll think you're nuts. Queen, help me out here. You're being abusive. I don't mind a little abusive here. Oh, you guys. All right, so we are now at our thermal destination. Be very careful dropping those in, okay? That's a good way to get hurt. Mushy peas? Hell, I've never heard of that one. No, I don't. I really don't. All right, one of the first things that I need to talk about, a couple of things. Number one, cold food going into the hot oil will drop the temperature down. What's going on, Gavin John? Will drop the temperature or your oil down. You don't want to drop too far. If it drops down to about 315 degrees Fahrenheit, you guys can do the math on that. That is a bad thing. Watch it though, because it'll start climbing back up. Oh, now you just stop that. Now I'm going to have to look it up. You also got to remember, Princess Faye is also not a fan of peas, okay? She doesn't like peas. So that's a big fat freaking no, okay? Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Rough day at work?
No, it just was really dead, and so there's no point in keeping meat. But my stomach issues went away, but my arm is hurting for some reason. So there's that. Hi guys.
They're giving me grief.
Don't they always isn't that what they're supposed to be?
Yeah.
Why does it look like it's burnt again?
No, we haven't even gotten to the fish part. You start with the fries first.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Hi, princess. What are you doing?
Well, now I'm gonna have to figure that out. They say there's a thing called mushy peas that's traditional as well on fish, for fish and chips.
I'm not eating it.
Told
you can do it, but I won't fucking eat it.
I'm gonna have to find out now.
I don't do peas. I'll do the only thing pea I will eat. Sounds like an odd sentence. Is split pea soup. But Daddy has to make it.
I bet you I could do it.
No, thanks. Not interested. If Daddy ain't making it, I ain't wanting it.
Okay. So I'm just kind of waiting for the fries to float up to the top. Once that happens, I know. Well, at that, and I'm also bubble watching. Basically, as the fries, the frozen water inside the fries turn to steam, the steam pushes outward. That's where you get all the bubbles. Then once you do that, once the bubbles start slowing down, you're pretty well done. Because if you take it beyond that point, you get greasy food. Not a good thing. And these look great. Now, since these are already seasoned, we don't have to do anything else. And just let them out on a cooling rack with a half sheet pan underneath to drain. That's it. That's all we got to do. So we're going to wait for our oil to reach back up to 330 degrees. There, see? Which we are now there again. Ooh, ouch! Ouchie! That's smarts. About the only smarts I'm going to have today. Don't worry, the batter is nearby. The batter is nearby. It's in the refrigerator right now. You missed where we were. We made the batter earlier in the stream there, V. Yep, no peas. Don't need it. What the? You're just as bad as the rest of the gang. Ain't right. I have done Mikey. All righty.
Galaxy, you have
Now I've got to sit here and basically watch. Fries should be cool enough to try one. And
I made myself giggle. A little hot spell. They're not bad. They're cooked. But I think honestly you probably could have made your own seasoning and probably could have made it better.
probably.
But
See?
what?
Okay, I'm not cooking one chip at a time. What I'm actually doing is doing small handfuls at a time. The reason why is because I'm also temperature watching, if you will.
Can you open that? My other hand's busy.
Um,
I'm cool.
you have to temperature watch because you had. Oh, Queen's asking how you are.
I'm okay. My arm hurts for some reason. It hurts right here.
But you have to temperature watch because if it drops below a certain temperature,
I don't know if I said that loud enough.
you get greasy food too.
Yeah, this isn't very greasy at all.
it,
If any.
it shouldn't be greasy at all. Okay, it should never taste greasy.
Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubble, bubble, toilet bubble.
Mm-hmm. Be sure to break your fries up. They'll have a tendency to stick together every now and again. So just kind of stick your spider down in there, bump them around a little bit, break them up. Ian. Okay, my temperature is starting to climb back up. That tells me exactly what I need to know.
Why did I drink this?
I don't know.
I don't like it. I like the bottle, but I'm dumping the liquid out, sir. Our money's been wasted.
There you go.
Let me get these fries out of your way for you.
Which basically means you're going to eat them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Got some of them there French fry taters, uh-huh.
I have a song stuck in my head.
I hate that.
Yeah, because it's not even a good one.
Oh no, that's the worst.
I thought I was dieting.
Yes, I have, and it's dang good. Well, I've had the Magnum ice cream, and it was dang good. They got so many.
It used to be where that was the only ice cream you and I bought.
Yeah, for a long time.
I'm dumping this out.
Okay.
It might
Ooh.
stink, okay?
Okay. That's a little smarter. I gotta have one of these.
Honey,
Mm-hmm.
stop letting the oil bite you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
I'm doing about 2 pounds. All right. Queen. Hang on. Queen. Yeah. What's going on? 31083. Welcome to the live stream. What's dipping sauces tonight? Whatever we feel like.
I bought cocktail sauce for my shrimp snack, so we could probably use that if we wanted.
If you want, I'm down
I'd
with
rather you have your homemade cocktail sauce, 'cause I prefer it, but I just didn't have time to ask you to make it. You're always too busy.
There we go. Again, temperature watching right now. I want to watch that start climbing back up. Yeah, ketchup would be good. For this guy right here, though, malt vinegar. We're doing tilapia.
Tilapia. What? Hey, did you mention the new edition?
Yep. Well, yeah, that probably shouldn't surprise you that I got something out of the 70s to cook with. Barbecue sauce, see, everyone's got a favorite sauce, and that's awesome.
Did you mention the new edition?
Not yet. That'll be in Discord later. But I will kind of match your spirit. There you go. I got this at an auction, believe it or not. Hot sauce, always a great one. They're talking about sauces for this.
What did you get at an auction though?
This pot over here, I got an auction.
I thought you were saying you got a sauce from an auction. I was like, I'm not eating it.
No, that would have been a recipe. Tartar sauce, always great. Ian. Okay. And we are now at that stage. The probe. The probe is also there for safety purposes as well. I don't need that finger anyways.
God, get it? Oh no! Oh, please tell me I ordered it.
I don't know. Did you order it?
Oh no, I didn't order it. Shit. I mean, shoot.
And the last installment of our chips. I don't see why not.
It may or may not be in taste and smell lovely.
There's the last of our, that is the last of our chips, as you all called it. And again, we are temperature watching. You hungry? No, it will not be. He's like, fish will be out of date by the time we get to the actual. And here is our batter. For those of you who are abusive and everything, here's our batter. Let's see if y'all get that crack. We got 8 total people in the live stream. If you're enjoying this, be sure to smash the like button and show YouTube that we are a force to be reckoned with. All right, this is a buttermilk batter. Again, for those who need the ingredients, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 full tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of kosher salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a few shakes of Old Bay seasoning, and then 16 ounces of buttermilk. And then you just keep adding in what you need until your batter comes to the desired consistency that you're looking for.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
What's going on? All right, Mike G, it's good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you being here. You take it easy, all right? Lots of love, lots of love. All right, we're going to give this a dip down in some cornstarch, kind of get this party started. Then we're going to drop it directly into the batter. It can sit there for a little while. It'll be just fine. That fish is dead. It ain't going anywhere anyways. Hey, you go get some rest. V, I can't have beer. It has alcohol in it. All right. Here we go. Yes, I cannot have any sort of, I can't even cook with alcohol at all. So I have to find solutions around that. All righty, so that takes care of that. Now, shake off the excess. Our next thermal destination, we need to go up to 365 degrees or 185 degrees Celsius. Okay, that is our next thermal destination. Now, the cornstarch that I'm using on here is designed to help the batter kind of stick to the fish because fishies are wet and wet things don't stick to wet. $3.40. What was that? Ah! It's still a little too close to the real thing for me, so that's why I don't. I don't like to keep things like that around for cooking because it wouldn't take me long. My alcoholic mind could take me to places I don't want to be. So again, you know, that's where I draw the line. And when you talk about my alcoholism, it's a straight, you know, protecting me from relapse. So I think all of you can understand that. Okay? So that is where I stand on that. All right, we are just about to the thermal destination that I want. So we're going to start dropping our fishies in. All right. Now, with this particular batter, the fish will puff up. Be really neat. Now, please don't just dump these in, all right? And be very careful. So now I'm going to start moving our French fries off onto a single plate, or the chips, as you all call them in other parts of the world. All right. What are we cooking tonight? Fish and chips. All right, right now I'm just watching real close, making sure everything's hunky-dory. Okay, that's as where I want it. Also, something else that I do, I don't know why I do it, when I deep fry, I always put my other hand behind my back to make sure that I don't get hurt. I don't know why I do that, but something I learned years ago. Right? There you go. Here we are. Let's see what else. Oh, don't worry, you will. There we go. Now, as I'm cooking them, I'm also kind of turning them over a little bit. Because our fishies are floating to the top. There we go. Oh, and here you go. There's our fries, or chips, as you guys call them. What do you guys think? Look good? Now, real quick, since I like to surprise y'all everybody every once in a while with some things that I know. You hear the word French fries, it has nothing to do with the French. It has everything to do, believe it or not, with the type of cut, which is known as Frenching. And there we go. Ooh, those look good to me. And the last of the fish that we thawed out. Again, be very careful. Very careful. Ta-da! Back off on our heat just a little bit. Hey, honey.
What?
Get in here and get some fishies.
Ow! Thank you, controller.
Get in here and get some fishies and chippies. And there we go.
Somebody come get her. Which one's mine?
That is yours. I'm setting up the fries. Pick the one that you want. There you go.
Oh, you did dishes.
Yeah.
How would you try to?
There you go. That time? Already. That the one you want? Oh, wait a minute. Fresh out of the oil.
I want this one, but I don't want it yet because it still needs to drain. I want that one. Oh God, kill me. Oh, I don't want that one. What happened to that guy? Ow! What the fuck?
Are you okay? Part of the batter that just stuck to it. You okay? I would go that one.
This one?
That's the one I would go with.
He's got some growths on him.
Well, it's just batter is all it is. Hey. You know how the batter works. There you go. See? It's just extra batter.
I know, I'm working on it.
That's how you got yourself last.
I didn't do it! You did it!
Here, hold on a second. You gotta come over here and shove your fork in it so they can hear that crunch.
I don't want to drop it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this one. I think it's gonna be crunchier. There we go. Get off my fork. There we go. Okay, you got your show. I'm trying not to sing. So sorry.
There you go. Queen's saying she wants.
She wants chippies. Did you see what Game Rain was asking me?
No, what? If you're gonna stream today?
No, he was asking if I would be willing to do some videoing of the fish I caught next time I go.
There you go. Good idea, babe.
It's not my idea, it's his. I said sure. Put some lemon on it. I would love to put lemon on my fish.
We have some.
What? Where? Oh, I got lemonade. I want to do that.
No.
I can drink my lemonade.
Bottom drawer. Well, if you guys enjoyed that, why don't we do a couple more?
Snip me. That was an awesome sound. You can say excuse me, jeez.
Get the out of the way! No, I'm teasing. You know I don't mean that. The banter is real.
Anything on it. Whatever you fancy, I'm happy with it. Sorry. It's horrible song stuck in my head.
If you would. Alrighty. So, what do you guys think so far? I think Galaxy's.
Galaxy's out on the porch. I have to go.
What do you guys think so far? You guys want a little bit more? I still got some more batter here.
I like how worried you are that I'm going to cut myself.
I am, but you
Grab
know,
that small one.
I got a couple more over there if you want to do.
I'm bleeding. I'm dying. Ah.
No, you're not.
I'm going to go rescue my cat really quick. Okay.
Okay. Really? Same?
Galaxy.
Back to our cornstarch. Yep, Princess Faye moved my camera.
Come on in. Did you have a good trip outside? Did you enjoy the porch? Oh, you're a good girl. Oh, you're a good girl. Yeah, it is you, isn't it? Yes, it is. Precious.
There's another one over there if you want to open it up.
Oh, yeah, I can do that for you. Moist. There's a YouTube video on here.
Mm-hmm.
Tell would really like to eat them, to be fair.
And once you get it split, just drop it in that little bucket right there. There we go. Now, real quick, when I'm dropping stuff in, this acts like a protective glove, keeps my fingers from getting burned.
Don't do this.
I'm still cleaning up. Oh, we're bad housekeepers sometimes.
You're not wrong. I had it all clean.
We both did, you know, we both worked on it. You worked on it more, though.
Like I said. When you're off the stream, I'll share with you the stupid song I got stuck in my head. I think I just need to inflict pain upon somebody else with it.
Why?
Because I don't think you'll get it stuck in your head, but you'll turn around. Oh, I know. I can play a different song get in my head. Would you like some lemonade?
Lemonade does sound pretty good, but I'm still working on my cup of coffee right now.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want to drink something other than coffee on stream. People might think you're sick.
Right.
Yeah, geez. Oh, they got your tail. Why did I bring the lemons out again? Am I...
Oh, is Galaxy wanting fish and chips too? She probably is.
I know that knife is dull. That's why I wasn't worried.
Not a very sharp one.
Whoops. I'm gonna be extra careful with this though, just because of the lemon, you gotta use a little bit more force with.
My wife has many, many talents.
What? Oh. To be fair, Ian, I'm actually still learning how to gut fish. Every time I do it, something goes wrong, and then I'm sad because I didn't do it right, and I feel like I'm wasting the fishy because he died for nothing, and then I feel really sad, and then I go fishing again and just let them all go because I don't want to take them back and accidentally do something wrong again. Ooh, that one looks nice.
Like that one? There we go. And
Meow. I forgot. I saw them all meow, but I didn't meow. So meow. I want my cocktail sauce. I'm gonna have to count this for my diet.
yep.
I ate at work a little bit because my stomach was acting up. And when I started feeling better, I figured I should put something on my belly, even though I already had breakfast. I should have just waited. But I had to eat something. Ow! I bit my nail back.
You're not supposed to do that.
I left the other lemon for you.
Okay.
I mean, the other half of the lemon for you. I'm sorry.
I know what you meant.
I only needed one half.
And in that fish he goes.
Do you want me to leave the puke tail sauce out? Water, tomato paste, sugar, prepared horseradish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we haven't gotten there, Ian. I haven't had a chance. I've been busy, stuck at work all the time, man. And I've been planning this live stream for about a week. I'm gonna have to work on it like over the weekend. But yes, you're right. I know which one you're wanting to. There we go. Here, real quick, guys. You're gonna love this.
to be nice.
Ah, children. Mm. They've been noobing each other.
Noobing it up.
Yeah. Oh, you're a noob. You're a noob. Back and forth. It's been like that for a couple weeks. It's good though. So what do you guys think? Well, V, you missed all the excitement. We blew up the kitchen. I broke out the aircraft remover and no, I didn't.
Okay.
Huh?
What?
I was being a goof. Nope.
Tell Queen to hurry on up. She may not get any food if she doesn't get here already. Ooh. I think your cocktail sauce is better than this burger.
Yeah. That's funny.
When in doubt, noob it out.
There you go. All righty. V, you must have been getting hungry. Fresh out of the oil.
Cocktail sausage.
No, gamer, I was talking about you.
Henri.
Your gasp was adorable. It makes me want to be mean to more people just to get you to gasp more.
And there you have it. What?
I almost lost my fish.
Well, don't lose your fish.
God, I love fish.
And even if we wanted to, we could keep going for a little while. But this will do just fine.
Bible's enjoying his waffles.
There you go. Now, time for me to get my plate. That damn thing out of my way. And listen to y'all pick on each other. All right, my chips. Few fries left, honey. Are you trying to are you trying to convince me or you? Both of the time.
Oh my god, how many? What the?
Now, to break out my malt vinegar. I love this stuff.
Can I try a piece with it?
Tuesday? Okay. Straight from the gosh dang, huh?
What time on Tuesday?
What time on Tuesday, or do we know?
Cause I won't. Well, you'll be at work in the morning. I've got actually an appointment on Tuesday in the morning. I just want to make sure someone's home for it.
It smells amazing.
Can I have some with the malt vinegar?
Yeah, here.
I just want to give it a try.
You'll like it.
I will.
Yep, it's good. Now, Ian, I know what you're doing to her, V. Okay, guys.
Steal Princess plate. No, don't steal Princess plate.
Oh my gosh.
Ew.
Hmm?
Take that garbage away from me. Gross.
What's wrong, Queen?
Ugh.
We'll put the cap back on.
It is on.
Ah, you don't know.
Shut up.
So, Ian, what do you think? Pretty good?
Why is Viola so mean to you?
He's just giving me hell. He's known me for a long time. He's just picking. Not Gordon Ramsay. I'm Prince Magnum. Gordon Ramsay can go with anyhow. It's not necessary.
Gordon Ramsay's mean.
Yeah, he's a hateful son of a anyhow.
But to be fair, have you ever seen him treat like deal with children?
No, I
It's the
haven't.
complete opposite.
Complete opposite.
It is, yeah. Yeah, there was one I saw where one of the kids started crying. They were doing a cooking thing with kids. One of the kids got upset and started crying.
Mm-hmm.
He was like really supportive. He was like, "Okay, you can do this. I'm not leaving till I get a smile," stuff like that. And I was like, "Aw, I like Gordon Ramsay with kids."
Oh man. So my plate is all set up. I'm having what I consider traditional for me. Malt vinegar
Gross.
and cocktail sauce. Sometimes tartar sauce, but most of the time I usually go for the cocktail sauce. I should have made homemade cocktail sauce, but I didn't. Why? Because, well, gosh dang it, I prepped a lot of this out, okay?
We didn't think about it. That's not.
It was one of those things. I didn't honestly think about it until it was time, but it's all right.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's actually not bad. So there you have it.
Mushy peas. Gross. No peas.
Ah!
Have you ever eaten a fisheye? Pop and squirt all the juices into your mouth. Same. with
See what I mean? Well, I might have to learn the recipe just to show you guys I can do it. But I can tell you Princess Faye won't eat it.
You can make it and eat it yourself. You can even eat it in front of me. I'll watch you eat it. But I won't put it anywhere near my mouth.
It'll be all right, baby. So there you have it, fish and chips. And I know Gamerin sitting there going, "Yeah, you won't eat it." Okay.
Yeah, even Queen wouldn't eat it.
Yep.
Well, I guess Queen won't be showing up for that one. Dang it.
But I know right now.
Cameron's being mean to you now too.
Yep. See. Yep. No peas. Mhm.
You might want to reread what he wrote. I don't think you got it.
Oh, no, that's not it. There you have it. The abuse. Not bad. Pretty good stuff. So again, see, I got it. I know you guys would have.
Seared scallops, brown butter and lemon. That sounds good.
I can do that.
I could maybe do my mussels.
I'm good with. I do not.
Stream, not for you. I'll
No.
eat them all. Stream might like it.
Yeah. Next week, I have something else up my sleeve.
They're being mean to you again.
Yeah, I noticed. Next week, I might have another little traditional English dish kind of up my sleeve. We might modify it a little bit. We might not. Depends on how I'm feeling. Okay. So, again, there we go. So, what do you guys think? Now, what would have made this a little bit more interesting if I'd have gotten these little baskets and lined them with parchment. I do know I do know that over in the United Kingdom that they used to put the fish and chips inside of a basket, more or less, and then they would put newspaper in the bottom. Well, it was decided that that wasn't exactly very healthy. Something about the way the ink and all that kind of went together. So they stopped and they switched over to parchment. And that would have actually made this better because any excess moisture or oil that clung to the fish or the awesome. Thank you, Third Gen 83. I appreciate that, man. Haggis, good luck trying to get that stuff here in the U.S. We have a hard time getting stuff like that. Getting stuff like the stuff to make haggis. It's very hard to get stuff like that in the U.S. What is haggis, Queen? Guys, I'll let you explain it. It's a recipe involving sheep stomach. But it's hard to get
dogs and intestines.
right. But see, the problem is getting stuff like that in this part of the. And there it is.
No.
Mm.
Aw, it's okay, Queen. It's okay. Poor Queen. She's so upset now.
No, I won't do that to you guys. All righty. I'm going to. Oh, I know what it is. I just couldn't bring myself to have to explain it. Yeah. I just didn't have the heart to do it. And there I just said it. Yeah, anyhow. All right, let's adjourn to the office. We'll take a few minutes, chill out. That sort of stuff. And see, again, getting stuff like that here in the US, good luck. By 9 p.m.? Okay. Ha! Right. I understand. Liver and onions? I like liver and onions too every now and again, but Princess Faye doesn't, so I don't do it. All right. There we go. So, did you guys enjoy this? Was this fun? I do have a traditional dish, another English traditional dish. Unfortunately, I will have to slightly modify it. Again, we're talking alcohol. You ain't eating lamb chop, huh? At 9 p.m. Third Gen, I appreciate that, man. For those who don't know, Third Gen 83 bought the new custom steering wheel that's sitting inside, that's been installed into Project Spirit. Along with that, he has bought something else for Project Spirit. I have no idea what it is. It's a big surprise. Something's hovering over my mic. Oh. All right. Is that better? Okay, there we go. All righty. So, let's see. Tomorrow, Sexy Saturday is still on for tomorrow. Okay. You ornery cuss. Oh my gosh, the abuse tonight. So tonight, well, basically tonight, I'm going to start stuffing myself and start making plans for tomorrow's live stream. Again, I wanted to do a live stream earlier in the day. Wanted to live stream a car show, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Because I have to work. Hey, what's going on, Mike G? You back? Welcome back. So tomorrow's basically tomorrow morning's live stream, or tomorrow morning my time, has to be kind of canceled because I wanted to do a car show, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to. It's just not going to happen. I'm stuck at work. My backup maintenance guy basically quit. He was looking at getting a job in construction anyway, so I knew it was kind of coming, but at least he could have given us 2 weeks notice. But he didn't. So from here, I have the enjoyment of trying to, basically for the next few weeks, I'm kind of on my own, and I won't get a day off for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I will be live 7 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow. We have what is known as Sexy Saturday. And on Sexy Saturday, that is where my beautiful, lovely wife, Princess Faye, will slather my face in drag makeup. And then we have a lot of goofy fun after that. No, it did not. It wasn't one chip at a time. So that is basically the plan. So tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 1 o'clock for those of you in the United Kingdom, 1 o'clock a.m. I will be basically, Princess Faye will be putting me in drag makeup, and then I act like a goofball the rest of the stream. So it was good. It was good. Tonight's food is going to be really good. And here just shortly, I'll be jumping on 2 chips, you honoring cuss. The last time we actually live streamed fish and chips. The last time we live streamed fish and chips, V, you know who was in the live stream the last time we did fish and chips? It was actually Choice. He was in the live stream when we did fish and chips last time. Entertainment gold mine. Yeah. Also, I did not cremate them. Yeah, so tomorrow night, 1 o'clock, you guys' time. Oh, we're actually working. Once we're out of self quarantine, you guys are going to get to enjoy. Um, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be a surprise, but the Prince Magnum channel is going to be bringing on a guest. Chip. No, the chips were fine. Princess Faye will tell you that the food was good. She's actually fried English breakfast. I might have to do that.
I still want my eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict. Okay, honey.
In that kitchen where you belong.
Oh, now you're getting involved.
I started it. What are you talking about?
Okay, for those that don't know, because of the cooking stuff that I do here on the channel, I was sitting down one day in the living room. You guys are gonna get a big kick out of this. I was sitting down in the living room getting ready to watch a movie. Princess Faye comes in and says, "Wait a minute. You're the one that does all this awesome cooking and everything else. I ate more than that. Basically, here just shortly, I'm going to be stopping the stream so I can go eat. I don't feel right eating in front of you all. It's not proper, really, you know. Where was I? I was getting ready to sit down and watch a movie in the living room. Princess Faye comes in, and she said, "Wait a minute, you're the one that does all this awesome cooking. What the hell are you doing in here? Get your ass in the kitchen, bitch. My own wife said this to me." Right now, Queen's laughing at that. I know Queen is laughing at that right now. Everybody's laughing at that. And here it comes. Everyone's going to be where the laughing begins. There it is. Good on her. Yeah. Right. I told you. Oh, here we go. I'm always, yeah. And that's funny now, isn't it? The abuse. The abuse. Yeah, my own wife did. Yeah. And just a little while ago, she hollers out, "I want my eggs Benedict." um, oh my God, here we go. And then Princess Faye was. Now hold on a second. You gotta be. That'll be about enough out of you because I used to actually be in nursing. That's not funny. I used to be, of all the things, I used to be a male nurse, basically. It's not even funny. Y'all have seen me in my uniform too. Yeah, And just a little while ago, Princess Faye was in there. She's like, I want my eggs Benedict. Get your ass in the kitchen. It's not funny, honey.
You can only be mean to you for so long. I'm sorry.
Is food good?
You want to kiss on the cheek? Kiss on the cheek?
Oh, God! Love you too. Now they're losing it again. Chat just went dead for a moment.
Real kiss.
Love you too, babe.
What?
They're losing it, right?
I like how Cameron alternates the laughing emojis. That makes me giggle.
Right. Oh. Oh
Aww! That's what you get for taking so long.
no. Oh my gosh. The abuse. Yeah, she just hollered out from the living room. You get your ass in there. I want my eggs Benedict.
Yeah. Eggs Benedict is where it's at. I used to eat when we would go out to breakfast with the family when I was growing up. Eggs Benedict was actually always my favorite thing. What I
Right.
always ended up ordering. And it was actually my first experience with being insecure about my body because I ended up eating an entire plate, like an adult plate of Eggs Benedict by myself. And one of my family members made the comment, was like, dang, you ate that quick. And I was like, oh no. I kept eating it though, because Eggs Benedict's so good. Yeah, never mind. That's funny. I'm not talking. I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to do the car show live stream. Now, real quick, who I know you guys who is it that's been wanting kitten therapy here on the Prince Magnum channel? We have some new kittens that are the person that was supposed to supply us with a kitten to foster for all of you, well, he's an asshole. And so we one of our neighbors, her cat just had kittens, a couple days ago?
It's been 2 weeks. Their
2 weeks.
eyes are already open. Do
Yeah.
you guys remember that really pretty brown fluffy kitten or kitty that interrupted a live stream once and distracted me completely while I was holding the camera? That one is not actually a stray. It belongs to the neighbors. That's someone that got pregnant. She just had her babies 2 weeks ago.
Yep. So in a few more weeks, once the kittens are big enough to kind of fend for themselves, you guys are getting kitten therapy here on the Prince Magnum channel. In the meantime, we just have a big, one of the bigger ones.
She's like, please support my legs. There we go.
She's looking at me like, now you're the asshole.
I'll take it. Come here, BB.
Where's the big one?
Ouch.
He's so much more calm.
She's snagged in my shirt.
Kitten therapy, what is this wrong going to?
Stop, you're caught. There we go. Do you not like cats? You got a problem with cats?
You'll say, you give up?
Cats are life.
What are you talking about? The internet's all about is all about cats. That's what
Internet was created by our, our Lord and Savior, Sir Cat.
you're
Fuck,
you're
my
in
improv sucks.
you're in over your head. I say go grab the big one.
I don't know what the big one is, and what's wrong with the little one?
The little one's freaking demonic at times.
Don't be mean to my demonic kitty. I'll have her eat your soul for breakfast.
I was gonna say the big one's probably on the bed sleeping, like he always is. Come here. Here's the big one.
What am I still? Oh, look at that little Taver. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Get your paws up there. There you go. Oh, look at that cutie booty.
He's just a giant baby,
Yeah.
really.
Careful, don't pull on the cord. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face.
He's like, don't take me away from the camera. That's my public now.
You can turn the camera.
He's actually the cat that takes care of me when I have my PTSD flashbacks.
Look at that belly. Look at that belly.
That's Taver.
He's got really bad chin acne right now.
Yeah. Don't mess with him right now.
No.
But
I just wanted to get him to meow.
come here, buddy.
There you go.
There. Oh, I know. You like the shoulder. Here. And he is big.
They can't see him very well. Turn this way. Look at that paw. Look at those toe beans. Oh, look at those toe beans. Chat just went silent because they're adoring the kitty.
Yeah, actually, we're at that point where every once in a while you have to go in. There it was.
I know. Okay, let's put you down, buddy.
Ah!
Oh, there you go.
Yes. So you guys, hey, what's going on? Analysis Mayor. We're actually getting ready to wind it down for the night. I'm gonna go eat. I'm awfully hungry. So big you honored. Okay. So where was I? Tomorrow, Sexy Saturday is back on. Okay. Then Sunday, we have a magic show. You Gus. Oh man. So and then of course Monday I won't be streaming. We have some loaded content. So so that is the plan. So tomorrow, 1 o'clock UK time and 7 o'clock Central Standard Time here on the Prince Magnum channel. we will be live doing Sexy Saturday. Then Sunday, we have a magic show. That's Mr. Gamer and BRFC's idea. Ian, your idea. And Monday's my chill day. Which I'm going to need some chill time because it's going to get crazy for me. Like I said, I'm about to pull down probably about a couple weeks straight. Last time it was like 3 weeks in a row. And they're like, dude, you got to get him a day off. He's looking a little, he's going to crash his car if he doesn't get some sleep, Get some sleep, motherfucker. Anyhow, it'll be fine. All righty. So that is the plan. And then Tuesday, we'll be back working on one of the projects again. As soon as we do get some time away, we will definitely get you guys some car shows and live stream some car shows. So that is our plan. And it looks like Tuesday will also be, believe it or not, an unboxing. We will be unboxing a part that 3rd Gen 83 will be sending to us. All right, so that brings us to our usual spot. As always, you guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Despite all the banter that all the flack that I caught, it's Food Friday, not Flack Friday. But you guys gave me hell and it was a lot of fun. So there we have it. You guys are awesome. Every last one of you. You guys are amazing. You guys are the Maverick Nation. And I wouldn't have it any other way. You guys truly, truly are what makes the Prince Magnum channel what it truly is. I mean, without you guys, I'd just be some dipshit, on camera. Okay? Hands down, bar none. You guys are what makes the channel interesting. Along with that, as usual, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet. Do something special for them today. And as always, especially in these dark times, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.